each time your so when your interview is played, it's live, of course, on Blog Talk Radio, right? And 4 different platforms that your playback or the show could be playback on. So that's iTunes, that's Spreaker, that's Stitcher, that's YouTube. And I'm leaving, there's one more somewhere in there. Well, each time the show is played back or listened to live, we see your numbers go up, okay? Each time, some people have an advantage because their show is at the beginning of the year. So they have from the beginning of the year all the way until today, 2 days ago, to get their numbers up. Some people just had an interview this month and made it in the top 5. The shit out of me. All right? So we took the top 5. We originally had a top 5, right? And started with number 42, like your number 42. And I won't go into the numbers, but we started with number 42. The fifth person in fifth place had 42 listens, right? And then we went all the way down to the number 1 person. Well, out of nowhere, somebody had an interview on like the first Thursday, like December 6th, right? And then bam, like 4 days later, he was at like 43 interviews. So we had to bump out the 5th place person and put in this new 5th place person. And then I watched this 5th place person almost knock out our 4th place person in a matter of 3 weeks because people are continuously, he's still promoting his interview and people are still listening to his interview, right? So it was really close. Like, we had somebody back in January who came in 2nd place, and people were still listening to his interview. And, somebody back in, I want to say April, who came in 4th place, somebody in March place. Yeah. And I'm not sure when our 1st place individual was. But in no particular order, our biggest supporter category, Rich Parrott, Mozo Free, Willis, Billy Palm Trees, and G&B Mercs. A winner for our biggest supporter category was G&B Mercs. Now, is there any secret that the individual who promotes, who also won, and I looked at this yesterday as I was getting everything together, is there any secret that the individual who promoted the most also has the biggest support base? Because like I said, he was supporting the lineup of the show. And so when I went back even today, like I got to get a final count, yesterday I needed a final count, but I went back and looked at the show today, and his numbers even went up from yesterday. His numbers went up today. So he's still promoting his show, or people are still seeing the link from his show and still listening to his interview. And again, it's here on Blog Talk, and it's on Spreaker, and it's on YouTube, and it's on iTunes, and it's on Stitcher, and it's on somebody else. Tune in, I think. But it's like 5 or 6 different places so people can listen to this interview. So this is how the biggest support base or fan base award was cited. The only one that followers or listeners actually could have some say-so in who won this award. So congratulations. You did it again. How you doing? Welcome back again. I get to talk to you twice
Yeah,
on one
good looking, man. I appreciate the love, man. Word. It sure felt good.
And I was talking to you just a few minutes ago, and you was like, I'm still here. Like, I see some people. I see a whole lot of people. Unfortunately, I can't talk to everybody tonight because, I have a timeline that I have to follow. But I just want to take this time now just to say thank you, since we are talking about supporters, just to say thank you to our listening audience and our supporters who have supported us throughout this year on Endie Fiya, on He Said, She Said, on Coast 88, on the Global Money Hour, however you supported both myself and Rich, Global Money Group, all of the Global Money artists, the guests that we've had on the show, how you supported all of us. I just want to say thank you. I see all of you on the line that have been on the line from the beginning of the show, all of you who disconnected and got back on the show, all of you who are listening live online. I just want to say thank you. My mother sent me a message. Oh, my God, I hope I wasn't cursing. My mother sent me a message to say her and my grandmother even tuned in. And, so that's huge, for me, that my mother figured out how to get on, because I've been telling her all kinds of crazy shit. Like, nah, you got to have this special device to get up there, because, my mom's a Muslim. So, like, yeah, I'd be like, nah, you got to have this special device, and you got to click on this right here, and then it's going to reroute you over here. Like, I've been telling her all kinds of shit, But, that meant a lot to me for her to say that, her and my grandmother were able to listen, to. She said a few minutes, so I probably cursed and she probably disconnected, knowing her. But again, just everyone who supported us, this year, it's meant, you have no idea how much it has meant to me. And just, a lot of you, I've talked to you one-on-one, Mark, I talked to you. A lot of you, just the words of encouragement that you've spread over the past 2 weeks, how hard it's been. Just not having an assistant, but just what I've gone through with the loss of my assistant, it's been,
that was rough.
So just thank you for the words of encouragement that you've offered to me. And it's just been an amazing year working with an amazing group of individuals. And, if I don't get the opportunity to say this again, I wish all of you the best. All of my guests, all of my artists, and I only say this because we don't hold the future, but, God willing, I hope to be able to work with each and every one of you next year in some aspects to continue to push your brands, to the next level. So the floor is yours, Merck. You're the winner, not me. I'm up here giving my congratulatory speech.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good, man. Do your thing. But, man, like she said, man, I just want to, that word fans, man, I'm not too fond of that. I'd rather say supporters. And, I do have a few supporters. I just want to say I thank y'all a lot, man. That's just giving me the motivation to keep this thing going. But, so, it's been rough, man. I had a couple of rough patches and all that. But, for the most part, everybody that I link with, they're like, yo, your music is high. Like, I like your sound. So, I'm going to keep it coming. Like I said earlier, I got 2 more projects I'm coming out with soon. So, look out for those. Right now, you can find me on Instagram, GMB_Mercs. I'm on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, So, just keep posting. I'll definitely be posting on IG. Letting all my supporters know my movements and all that. Let y'all know what's going on. But I definitely appreciate y'all, man. Word.
That's what's up.
And big shout out to you, man, you and Rich. You know what I mean? This opportunity right here is real big for me, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely look forward to reaching out to y'all again and doing something with y'all again. I definitely gonna be getting some new music though, that's a fact.
Most definitely. And this is our biggest support-based winner, GMB Marks.
So love, man. Shout out to everybody that tuned in, man. Shout out to all the nominees, man, all the talent, man. Everybody keep pushing, keep working, man. Don't stop. Let's keep this thing going. Support is free, you dig?
That's right. That's right. We're moving on to our next category. This was another tough category. A small category. Tough category. Our best male R&B and pop song, just like our best female pop song, only had 3 nominees. But again, a tough category. In this category, Billy Palm Trees with Orlando, Jake Aldridge with The Underdog, and Ricky Official with Vibing. Let me tell you why this category was so tough. Because if not, then we would have had like one person and one person and one person. So we combined it and made it R&B and pop. All right, so Billy Palm Trees is R&B and hip hop. Jake Aldridge is pop, urban pop, and Ricky Official is contemporary R&B. So we got a little mix of everything across the board. right here in this category. So it was very hard, and the judges had a hard time with, sticking to their own criteria because of, you have, and I told them, you're listening for, if it's R&B and pop, that's what you're listening for. It doesn't matter that, this one does R&B and hip-hop. This is not a hip-hop track. Or this one does urban pop and now country. You're listening for the pop. Or this one here does contemporary R&B and you're confused and don't know what that means. This is the criteria you guys set. So for them it was a little complicated. But our winner for the best male R&B and pop song is, drum roll. Okay, that though wasn't a drum roll, was it? Nah. Jake Aldridge with The Underdog. Now, I'm getting good with this applause. Now, Jake's probably listening, so shout out to Jake. He's across the pond, all right? Jake's in the UK. Jake might pop in, he might not. For Jake right now, it's almost 2 in the morning. It said that he would definitely be tuning in. But I do want to let you listen to The Underdog.
I stay wide awake in this sleepy town. I see people lost, but my soul never leaves me now. My old friend said to be the best version of myself. If I'm less self-critical, for certain it could help. I grew up in a poor but loving family. The rich and money hungry, they will never understand me. Lost my father at an early age, but his love remains. Unlike many fathers still alive today. I don't need a mirror to show me who I am. I know just who I am. Now let me show you. I came back up from the bottom. I still got a long way to go. Living in hope for tomorrow. Walking a long, lonely road. I'm still the underdog. I'm still the underdog. This is why I feel like I never fit in. Some people are alive, but they're barely living. Like they're trapped doing time, not in any prison. Life is one big ride that they've never ridden. That's the son of a gun, I'm the son of a king. If I make it through the winter, can you picture what the summer will bring? I'm the former champion, coming out from under the ring. It's a wonderful thing that I don't need a mirror to show me who I am. I know just who I am. Now let me show you. I came back up from the bottom, but I know that I still got a long way to go. And I never look back 'cause I'm just living in hope for tomorrow. Even though I'm walking a long, lonely road. Some people still forget that I'm still the underdog. Some people still forget that I'm still the underdog. It could be a battle, so be ready for war. Fighting demons for your freedom, beating many before. But you gotta get up, you can barely afford to be wasting your potential. There's no scarier thought. A gift from God, the underdog with no collar. A great Dane that takes aim, a showstopper. At the start you would laugh at the thought of this. As the hares re-prepare for the tortoises. I came back up from the bottom, but I know that I still got a long way to go. And I never look back 'cause I'm just living in hope for tomorrow. Even though I'm walking a long, lonely road. Some people still forget that I'm still the underdog. Some people still forget that I'm still the underdog. Some people still forget that.
Yes, that was Jake Aldridge with The Underdog.